You know, the Oscars are this Sunday. To me, other than Christmas, the most important day of the year. My favorite day of the year, other than Christmas. I like it more than my birthday. I celebrate it more than my anniversary. My wife and I both celebrate the Oscars more than we celebrate our anniversary. We love the Oscars. But just because we love them, if you've watched me for any period of time, you know I often, yearly, talk about changes they need to make. That the things they need to do to improve the Oscars and all this sorts of things. And it looks like maybe the Oscars are looking to the Video Game Awards as maybe a point of inspiration. Here's what we're talking about. On the Town podcast, an entertainment industry podcast, they were interviewing the CEO of the Academy. And they were talking about different things that the Academy may do. And one of the things that the CEO of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences, the people behind the Oscars, pointed out was that they are currently looking at and considering having, during the Oscars, each of the major studios playing like a 1 to 2 minute exclusive clip of an upcoming movie they have coming out. And the moment I heard him say that, I instantly thought of the Game Awards. Because, let's be honest, the Game Awards are no longer Game Awards. They are Game Trailers, the annual event. And I don't mean that in a positive or negative way. A lot of people, listen, I would venture to say, Ray, let me know if you agree. I would venture to say that 80% of the people who watch the Video Game Awards are not even watching for the awards. They're watching to see the previews for the new games coming out this year. Do you think that's an accurate statement?
Yeah, so are the creators. They're not watching for the awards either, the Game Award voters or whatever. I mean, they skip through a bunch of awards with just, they give them away without even having any presentation whatsoever, just to get to the exclusive footage.
If you don't know what Ray's talking about, they literally do this. They will literally have 5, 6, 7 minutes of playing upcoming game trailers. And then they'll say, I'm not using hyperbole here. In 1 minute, they will race through 3 categories. Mm-hmm. They'll go, after showing 7 minutes of trailers, to go, all right, in the category of this, the nominees were this, 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 and this, and the winner was this. Now, in the category of this, the nominees were this, 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 and this, and the winners were this. And that's the whole show. Then they jump back to 25 minutes of trailers, and then do another 1 minute Game Awards. And the only thing they give any attention to is the game of the year at the end. I mean, that's pretty much it.
And you know what the worst part about that, doing it that way? I don't mind the quickness of like awards that probably no one cares about, but there are some games that win or are nominated that I have no clue what they are. They don't even take the time to show at least a little bit of footage of what the game looks like. You know what I mean?
I never even heard of Last of Us. Not Last of Us. I never even heard of
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two until it won Game of the Year. I'd never even heard of it. So then Ann and I got it and played it incessantly after that. But with all of that, I think maybe the Game Awards takes it too far. But again, a lot of the people just tune in because they want to see the footage, the stuff of the upcoming games. Probably even to see some games they maybe have not even heard of yet. And so when I'm hearing the Oscar president or CEO talking about this, I thought, you know what? If you are going into the Oscars and you're saying, and hey, by the way, make sure you tune in Sunday, what is Sunday? March what? 8th? No.
12th?
March 12th? Sure. We'll go with March 12th.
March
11th? March 12th?
Yeah, it's 12th.
March 12th. Tune in to the Oscars on Sunday, March 12th for an exclusive 3-minute look at the upcoming Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Tune in to the Oscars on March 12th to see an exclusive 2-minute scene of the upcoming Christopher Nolan film Oppenheimer.
Highest rated Oscars ever.
Listen, I think, because listen, movie fans do not talk about sporting events except the Super Bowl. Why? Because the trailers that will play at the Super Bowl. You actually hear movie fans who aren't into sports. And by the way, if you're a movie fan, you should be into sports. That's real drama. Like that's the two best types of drama right there. Anyway,
but sports movies.
I mean, it's a collision of universes. They're crossing the streams. But I mean, a lot of movie fans who do not care about sports will watch the Super Bowl every year because they want to see the trailers. If the Oscars, which is the biggest event of the year in the world of movies, if they start to incorporate, don't take it as far as the Game Awards do, but you start to incorporate a little bit of that, I think it would not only do well for their viewership, I think it makes a more fun movie because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of fluff that needs to be cut out of the Oscars, but some stuff that the viewers and that the industry would all enjoy and benefit from. I think this is a simple move that could actually be a really, really good one if they do it. Don't look for it on this Academy Awards because they're just talking about the process of that now, maybe next year. And Rob, do you think them taking, because listen, I'm always complaining that the Oscars are too long. This would add time to it, but hopefully they would cut stuff out. Do you think this would be a good move for them, or is it just an unnecessary over-commercialization of the awards themselves? What do you think?
No, I think it is a good idea. As a matter of fact, I don't remember where I just read this. I read this online, I want to say yesterday. It was one of the entertainment sites. They had a article, "This is how we fix the Oscars." And they had really, like you had once said, I think, was it you who said turn the Oscars almost into like a day-long event or a full afternoon where, because you have the pre-show. In some of the networks, it lasts hours.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that these people suggested was that you have the early part of the Oscars are all the technical awards. And then you literally go to a live component, say at the Hollywood Bowl, where they do the variety numbers, like as a one long performance that maybe lasts a half an hour. All the songs, singing, dancing, whatever, that's actually at the Hollywood Bowl. And then they go back to the actual awards and then give out the major awards, Best Picture, Best Actor. And adding something like this could be very interesting because I think they need to reconceptualize the Oscars not as a show per se, but like the Super Bowl, you've got the halftime show, you've got the trailers, you've got the commercials. It's not just the game, it's an entertainment event. And I think the Oscars could stand to do that. And like you're saying, showing clips from movies is another way. I mean, how do they do it at the Super Bowl, but not at the Oscars?
Yes. How does the Super Bowl get it, but the Oscars don't? Because I'll tell you what, here's the thing. The problem with that idea about go to the Hollywood Bowl for the song dance numbers, you know why they won't do that? How many people are going to, over or under one? How many people are going to watch that? Over or under one person? None.
Well, but you know what they could do is that's open to the public. And so you could have...
But then the question would beg is if nobody's interested in that is going to tune in, why do it?
That's where you show the movie trailers.
Oh, at that part of it?
I mean, you could do it throughout, but I mean, you could even reconceptualize, like even the Oscars have expensive commercial spots. Even make the commercial spots exclusive to the Oscars where they have stars in the commercial. I don't know, but I think that they need to because they have it it's still thought of as a TV show. It's not an event. It should be an event that celebrates cinema. I mean, they got the new Academy Museum. There's so much they could do. Why don't they come to the and don't do what they did at Union Square? That's not what I'm talking about.
That was
didn't
horrible.
work.
They should never even.
I love the
Oscars.
idea,
And they should have playable demos of the movie trailers for
download. Available for download.
Yeah.
Playable demo.
Right before Rocksmith 2. That would be good, actually.
Guys, the question is for you. What do you think about the idea of the Oscars borrowing a little bit from the Game Awards and incorporating like live footage of, say, maybe 10 big upcoming movies that people can get excited about? I mean, it seems to work for the Super Bowl. Maybe it can work for them. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. If saving more and spending less is one of your top goals for 2023, why are you still paying insane amounts of money every month for your phone bill? Switching to Mint Mobile is the easiest way to save this year. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know I made the switch over to Mint Mobile a while ago. The process couldn't have been easier, and I can't believe that I am spending less than a third of what I was spending on one of the other major carriers before. By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily in minutes with eSIM. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.